Hello, my name's Lindsey. Welcome on everybody to my top 10 Mission Impossible characters. Everyone's doing their worst and best Mission Impossible films. I want to do top 10 characters. We're including the villains, we're including side characters, we're including all of them from the Mission Impossible franchise. From the first movie all the way now to the sixth, since I just seen it. So, number 10. I'm going to give to the first villain, Jim Phelps. You have to be a pretty dastardly villain to kill off your own team who idolized you, who worshipped you, and basically was a father figure to them in many cases. Gotta be a pretty damn cold bastard. And Jim Phelps, the original sneaky player, the original, and apparently this is based off a TV show, and this character was from a TV show, so that's just a little messed up twist. So Jim Phelps, interesting character. I liked the way he was done. I liked him as a villain. Very good character. Jim Phelps, number 10. You know, I don't really know my history about the TV show and his character, but whatever. Number 9, I'm going to give to a very underrated character in the Mission Impossible franchise. It's Agent Farris, or Lindsey Farris from Mission Impossible 3. This was Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt's protege. He trained her. He was the only, after Mission Impossible 2, we know in Mission Impossible 3, he was just a trainer. He didn't go out in the field no more. But Lindsey was the first character that he recommended to become an agent. And he only won. So that just says a lot about her character and his relationship with her. And also, the fact that she's killed off at the beginning of Mission Impossible 3 just brings a whole new stakes to this entire franchise, and for that movie in particular. Ethan Hunt lost his protege. He lost the person that was going to take over his business. Very cool character. Wish we saw more of her. Maybe we get a prequel of her. I really enjoyed Lindsey a lot. So Lindsey Farris, or Agent Farris, number 9. Number 8, I'm going to give to Ethan Hunt's wife, Julia. I like Julia. Julia is an interesting character. She's a sweet woman. She's innocent at the beginning of Mission Impossible 3, but does she take matters into her own hands? I mean, I'm surprised she stayed Ethan Hunt's life in Mission Impossible 3 to ending. I was surprised that we saw her in Mission Impossible 6, and she was still a great help. She was there helping with Luther. She's just a very helpful person. She's not like one of those damsels in distress. You tell her to do something, she'll do it. You need her to do something, she'll do it. She seems like a great team player, and I love Julia. So number 8, Julia. Number 7, I'm going to give to Benji. A lot of people will probably put him higher because of Simon Pegg, and I do enjoy him. He's the nerdy type of guy who is always excited about helping Ethan and trying to get the mission done. And I really do enjoy Simon Pegg's character. I love Benji. He's a great comedic relief, but to me, he's not the most important character. Number 6, I have John Musgrave. A very underrated character, too, from Mission Impossible 3. This guy firmly believes in the end justified it means. If he is the sole reason why Lindsey is dead. He's the sole reason why this whole Mission Impossible 3 this story happened. He does not want to take evil out. He wants to control evil. He wants to manipulate the stuff, to control things, and to make a safer country in his own way. The end justified it means. A couple of people have to die for the greater good. He will do it. He's an interesting character. He's ruthless. He was willing to kill one of his best friends, Ethan Hunt. But I don't believe he's without mercy. But when he wants something, he's going to get it. I really enjoy him. I think he's a very underrated villain. Number 6, John Musgrave. Very underrated villain, in my opinion. Number 5, I'm going to give to Luther. Luther is Ethan's best friend. He was with him for Mission Impossible 1, 2. The only one he wasn't on was, 4. But Luther has always been a character that's always had Ethan Hunt's back. He's a great computer guy. And it's really awesome to see a big stereotypical black man, a big muscle-pound black man, be a computer guy instead of the muscle of the thing. I thought that was a pretty unique twist, and I really enjoyed it. When I watched the first Mission Impossible, I thought he was just he was going to be the muscle, the guy that's going to help Ethan through the fights. He'll help him through the fights, but he's more a computer whiz, just like Benji. So, I love Luther. Number 5. Number 4, I'm going to give to Owen Davian. This is Philip Seymour Hoffman. May he rest in peace. Owen Davian is just a guy who, he killed Agent Farris. He had an opening scene with Julia kidnapped and counting down all the way from 1 to, he was going to come from 1 to 10, and if he didn't get him what he wanted, the rabbit's foot, he was going to shoot his wife in the head. This guy means business. This guy has no fear. I never seen fear in his eyes. I didn't like the way he went out, but he's a character that's intimidating for his size. He's intimidating for who he is. He does not fear death. He does not fear anybody that comes after him. I love Seymour Hoffman for his role. May he rest in peace again. Number 3, I'm going to give to Solomon Lane. Solomon Lane stole my heart as the best villain of the Mission Impossible franchise. He's played by a great actor named Sean Harris, who I watched from the Borgias. And he's just utterly without remorse. He wants Ethan to suffer. He wants to frame Ethan. He wants him dead. He wants him to know that he's in charge, that he's the master manipulator. He's the puppet master. In all cases, he is. And Ethan has to try his utmost best to be one step ahead of him. And overall, these two are like cat and mouse. This is like Sherlock Holmes and I'm thinking out my name, Moriarty. It's like Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty. This is Ethan Hunt's true rival in Solomon Lane. I firmly believe that. Solomon Lane, great character. Number 3. Number 2, I'm going to get to Issa Faust. Or Faust. Rebecca Ferguson stole my heart in Mission Impossible 5. A kick-ass English woman, MI6. Willing to do anything necessary in order to complete the mission. But also has a great compassionate side. She's like Ethan. She's like the female equivalent to Ethan Hunt. And if Tom Cruise ever gets out of the role, I believe Rebecca Ferguson should take over the role, and I'll be so happy. I mean, I will support this feminist thing. I will support Rebecca Ferguson in the role because she was just that damn good. She's already number 2. She went all. Only it took 2 films for me to put her as my number 2 spot. She's that damn good. So, Rebecca Ferguson, Issa Faust, number 2. And my number 1 favorite is, of course, Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt. Ethan Hunt is Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt. He's a guy that's willing to sacrifice everything for the greater good. He's willing to put his life on the line. He's willing to not sacrifice his friends. He's a good man. And how he keeps prevailing is fantastic. And the guy is crazy because Tom Cruise is crazy. Tom Cruise, all the stuff that Ethan Hunt does, Tom Cruise's character does. Tom Cruise just does. So it's just a very interesting thing to see Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt. It's just Tom Cruise if he was an agent. So, what can I say, everybody? Ethan Hunt, number 1, my top 10 Mission Impossible characters. Let me know all think everyone. Subscribe if you like. Discreet on bomb. Comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. Respect yours. Who you believe should be on the top 10. I will be doing a top 10 villains for Mission Impossible, even though I only think there's a good top 5, but let me know what y'all think everyone. Subscribe if you like. Name's Lee, so I'm for everybody. Bye-bye.